Lines up and fired. What a goal!
Shot fired and it's a goal. Shot out and it's the captain. And it goes in. It came off the foot of Conlon. And there it is. It goes through the 5 holes. He's been brilliant in this first period. The Melbourne Ice, through all their adversity all season,
A huge opportunity presents itself for both the Perth Inferno and the Adelaide Rush on this Saturday evening in Western Australia. A regulation win for either would see them to the summit of the AWIHL table, replacing the Melbourne Ice, who are in exhibition action against the Melbourne Ducks earlier on today. The Adelaide Rush currently trailing the Ice by 1 point in the AWIHL standings, the Perth Inferno by 2. So any win for the Adelaide Rush sees them to the top of the standings by the end of the night. And the Inferno on home ice this evening with a regulation win of their own would take top spot themselves. So a lot on the line for both, and it is an absolute pleasure and a privilege to take you through this one. My name is Oliver Walker-Peel to round off what has been a wonderful Saturday in the AWIHL. All 6 teams in action if you include the Melbourne Ducks. And of course playing exhibition games this year. And so much on the line to complete this bumper day of women's hockey in Australia. Both these teams coming off very different starts to their year. A tough road trip for the Inferno in Melbourne last weekend. No better way than to set it right with a win. Puck is dropped and we're away as the Rush control the opening face-off. Going across towards that A-Riz, but it's immediately stolen away. Scarlett trying to get herself involved. Plays back up towards the point. And back to the Inferno, too far back. The icing to start this one. So much talent in the Inferno ranks, particularly amongst their top line. Clark Crumpton and Scarlett out there at the moment. There is one by the Inferno, and Scarlett getting a shot flying into Michelle Clark Crumpton. This time played up towards the line. And out, which they eventually do. Catherine Bailey has it for the Inferno. Back of her own net for Dasha Irvine. Working through the neutral zone. Clark Crumpton gaining the zone. And anyone by way of support, and the Rush should be able to skate this clear. It's neutralised by Moroniuk. Saskatchewan-born talent from Sturgis. Got it below the goal line, played back up to the left point. The shot trying to find its way through a crowd. Wide of the net. Kirsty Venus waiting at the right point. But the power drag and the move in the corner flips it back towards the slot. And Inferno should be able to move this one away. And it briefly skips out of the zone, and an offside call against the visitors. As mentioned right off the top, opportunity knocks for both. I feel that the first goal in this one might go a fair way to deciding how the early stages of this one will go. But pick and chase job, but the chase didn't quite work out as Rush was able to block the path. Adelaide having in the corner. He shouts for a call perhaps that didn't eventuate. Held in well there by Abby Webb. We'll try and play this is Jamie McKenzie. Gets up to the line, not out, held in by Abby Webb at the point. Let's try and get it clear. The clearance blocked. It's played to the slot and it's kept out. Somehow the Rush will move this one away. Awesome stop by Emma Moon, and are able to make themselves big and make the stop. Best one of the evening so far. Rush have got it in the corner. Ayres is there again. The former Australian under-18s captain. Over at the point and played around by Mulfena. The left point it goes. The shot again through a crowd and kept out well by Sasha King, who is in between the pipes for Perth tonight. Played down low. And the slot was Mulfena. Markham Ontario, that's played through the slot and held in at the line. Good work to hold it in the zone. Inferno will get it clear, at least momentarily, to neutralise. Jamie McKenzie skates back to get on the puck. The Rush had gone for a change. Dumped in deep, good work by Kirsty Venus. Bouncing around in a high slot, and the Inferno could get it away again. The lead feed from Molly Lakoviak didn't quite turn out so much. And Bailey back on it, lost it. Rush have it down low. Stay on the puck as it's played up high. It's along the left half wall. The shot blocked and eventually away. Jordan Kulbida, who started the weekend leading the league in goals, gets to the puck there. The slap shot from above the circles. It was well held. Jordan Kulbida needs no invitation to try and fire one on goal, but that one well dealt with by Sasha King. Stars everywhere you look then across these two squads. Sasha King, one of them in between the posts for Perth. The second best save percentage in the league coming in is Imogen Perry. Leads the league in that regard with a 9.16. Sasha King at a 9.02 as Sarah Salmons flips it in. Immediately went in hard on the forecheck, but couldn't keep hold of the puck. Attempting to skate it away. The Rush will try and get it clear. Good work there by Maya Topper. Tamer. The puck locked in the corner. Recently represented Australia in the Trans-Tasman series. And wore the A for the green and gold as the Inferno move in. And then McClellan. Helped out, but again Adelaide get it away, red lining in. Numbers back, it's played up towards Blatchford, intercepted en route. Well held in by Fenning. To neutralise, and the Inferno could be away here. Potential short one opportunity, and joining the attack late was Irvine. Played by Troy Kowalski to help disrupt that. Venus back. Play that one around. One with the Solihull Vixens. Her first appearance in the green and gold after being born in England, as wheeling in, trying to make something happen, was Catherine Bailey. Well saved by Emma Moonen. You don't want to give Catherine Bailey too much space from inside the blue line. We've seen what she can do even outside of it. Finding the top shelf just before the Christmas break against the Sirens at the Quarry. I've only just stopped trying to rack my brain to try and work out how she did that. Joan McKowen did well to hold that one in at the point, but Josh will skate it clear. Here's Kulbida, equal third in points coming into the weekend. On the back of the net, Maronia gives her a hand. It's to the slot, and Kovac should be able to get this one away, play to the line, and trickles out of the zone. Gala will wheel over the blue line. Now up in the air. That comes in from just inside the zone. And a penalty coming for a hook here. As the rush will be short-handed. Opportunity then for the Perth Inferno. We're operating at a 22.2% on the power play, a rate of that at least. The rush equals second best on the kill, at 78.3%. Level with the Melbourne Ice. Hot block from the corner. Top line is out there for the Inferno. Clark Crumpton plays it high towards Salmons, who will try and work it around down low. And McKowen will attempt to hold that one at the point. Kulbida in the box for 2 minutes for hooking. As the McKowen tees one up and they score! Clark Crumpton celebrating. He might have tipped it home. And the deflection from 19 gets the Inferno away. Clark Crumpton leading the handshake line. Her 9th of the year. And the hosts break the ice. Just over 7 minutes gone. And that is the ideal start for the Inferno at Coburn. Just that net front presence. The shot from the point, very, very handy, particularly if you've got someone in front to help deflect it home. Kulbida now out of the box, of course. Try and make something happen. Maybe she feels she owes them one. Inferno will move this one away, though. If they go for a change, Blatchford has to do it alone. Push it towards the ball by Aspen Cooper from Kimberley, British Columbia in Canada. Gonna win it back, it's whipped in! What a wonderful finish! Absolutely outstanding from Christina Acker. In the slot, finds the back of the net. And one brings two for Perth. And wouldn't you just love another look at this? Backhand. Finds a way through Emma Moonen. And a sterling start for Perth continues. Only her second of the year. And the rush all of a sudden need to get something going. They've gained the zone right wing side, Taylor. Not a bad player to have the pocket to stick off. Whipped into the slot, the backhand try, rather tame, and well covered by King. That is a lightning fast start for the Inferno. Rather soundly beaten last time out, a 9-2 loss against the hometown Melbourne Ice at O'Brien. Adelaide Rush had a better start to the year, but had a great start to their evening. Aris try and send that one in. Away by King. Back there to settle things down is Scarlett. Number 27 coming the other way. And something for the Adelaide Rush. And it's sent on goal, and in the end well dealt with by Sasha King. Topper there getting involved. Well controlled by the rush. Topper takes the left point. And we'll go around the back of the net. Dana obviously find a teammate there. Away by Jamie McKenzie as then looks to get it through the neutral zone. Sent all the way down for icing. Inferno. A step and a half from the red line. And they'll be going all the way back to the Perth zone. And that's the point. Got charged down as Blatchford sees it skip off her stick. Forward in the neutral zone. Pinned by Popper. Inferno about the fourth time of asking, get it out of their zone. They've invaded the Adelaide zone. The slap shot from the point just wide. But Crompton wins it back. The backhand to the slot. Kovac is through keeper footing, but it almost didn't matter. Going in for Aston Cooper to chase. She does well to keep hold of it for the rush. Played up towards Kulbida, but a good stick sees that one to neutral ice. Comes around the boards. And McKenzie first back. And around the boards with Kovac. He's there. Rush with the puck down low. The left circle. Off target. That one played to the slot. Opportunity presenting itself. Wonderful save. Stick side from King. And eventually it's covered. That Dasha King's best contribution to the Inferno. To help keep Adelaide at bay. Stick side stop from one of the best netminders in this league. And she continues to show why. Ball controlled by the Inferno. They have a chance to skate away. Zoe Webb sends that one around the boards. It was intended. Either Malcolm, in fact, it was. Targeted the pass there. Was held in by Abby Webb. Malcolm couldn't keep hold. Send it away. Copper has it back. Cross to Aspen Cooper. There's that one towards the slot. Got the pieces. Topper flips that one to the slot. An intelligent idea. Losing it for a split second was Abby Webb. Able to regain her bearings and help that one back to Sasha King. Had it going on inside the opening 10 minutes of the opening frame. Three Perth goals, which affiliated with them would be rather happy with. Basically trying to keep that one away. Time out in the game against the Sirens. Cooper going through rush, played across the backhand is dry. Almost foxing King, but was able to make the save. But 3-point game for her. Last time out, 2 goals and an assist as Scarlett proceeded the puck. And Inferno are offside. Cooper, former ACHA academic All-American. I think have on your CV that. Inside the Inferno zone, inside the slot was Cash Farrier, but not that one to go. Wraparound try, almost working, it broke for Farrier, and they score! The Rush skipper halves the deficit. And you feel like when Cash Farrier is around the puck, something just happens. And that's been the case for nearly 2 decades. The attempt was a wonderful one from Kirsty Venus with the wraparound try. King made the save, but couldn't control it. And Farrier with her 5th of the year. The game to a 1-goal one at Coburn. One play to the point. That blocks as the Inferno will try and move it clear. Scala looking for the lead feed. Held in by Isla Malcolm. That is someone on the Rush bench. And our officials tonight, it's Fraser Olsen, our referee. The 9th persons are Matthew Gregory and Martin Wheatley. Out of the zone, Stannons is there, flips it in deep and heads to the bench for a change. There is Aston Cooper. There's that one through Nikolais. First back is Flasher Irvine. 5 games for Australia at the 2019 World Champs, as that one's on goal by Tupper. Easy for King to sort out. Face off to her left, which Inferno are able to control. Played by McKenzie, who's the first back. Hamer, one with Lindenwood Belleville, KCHA. Captain Bailey. A couple of Rush players trying to free the puck from the corner. Cooper holds it at the point. Those are across to Venus. They couldn't quite fully control. Pick up the pieces, Aris. The slot it went, the backhanded try. Well repelled by King, who then had to smartly dive to make what was a quite wonderful save to deny the Rush what would have been a leveller. A sprawling Sasha to keep the Rush out here. Amy was in the slot trying to get away with it. King, I'm not sure if she got the opportunity to look behind her, but she had to dive behind her to cover that. Briefly held in at the point. Inferno should be able to get this out of the zone. It was a good back kick there by the Rush, but Clark Crompton good enough to get it to Scala. McClellan will keep it inside Inferno territory, but as long as she would have hoped. Cabina around the back of the net. Below the goal line, she gets to the point, dangles with another couple from the high slot, shoots and can't quite find the highlight reel goal, but like Jordan Cabina does not need much to get involved into a game. Skating prowess is simply sublime. Couldn't quite pick out the pop shot there. Controlled by the Rush. Cooper. The corner towards Farrier. So in the front, blocked at the line. Good play there by Tupper. Down the zone, Malcolm. Bouncing off the boards. Cooper in the red bucket. to identify Adelaide's number 11. He gets a good stick in there to disrupt Sarah Salmon's plans. Kulbida back the other way. Lovely move, plays it towards the back post. The right circle, she fires in and heads off. Keeper up to play that. To Irvine. An assist in Inferno's last outing. And to Melbourne, as mentioned earlier. Invade the Inferno zone, it's played towards the slot, opportunity might present itself here, and Cebulski almost made something happen out of nothing. The opportunity had gone, but she didn't able to make anything of it. Back to the net for a brief moment there. Cebulski, keeper talent. 18 years of age, turned 18 in the most recent November. That one's all the way down on the ice. Cooper first to the puck. That's icing against Perth. Just under 5 minutes to go in the opening frame. Pulled back. Ball controlled by Adelaide. Play to the point for Cooper. During the attempt disrupted, Ayris couldn't keep hold of that one for long. Gala furthest forward for the Inferno. Received the park, had a couple of Adelaide players to deal with, and it was superbly done by Maya Tupper, who has been impressive. Back the other way go Adelaide. Maybe in there. Got offline from Matt Ayris. Play back for Cooper. Able to hold the line. Spinner armour attempt. Repelled by number 30, Sasha King. Another draw with them. The face-off got tonight. That one's played across. Chance there for Kulbida. As that one's saved by King at short order. And 94's eyes must have lit up there. And the puck fell to her as it did. Flips on from the point. Poke check almost there from Sasha King to try and help that one away. Not a Bauer style, but it's ended up being to a detriment. McKowen was trying to help her out as well. Oswald that ends well for the Inferno from that. Left half, well, that one's 5 wide. Beater in the corner. And plays to the high slot. Sasha King having to get busy in the last couple of minutes. And then Malcolm. Goes to McKowen, working it out between them. Big hit along the boards. As Kirsten Venus was sent flying. Also stick as well, but it's quickly back up. Latchford right wing side, dropped it off to the trailer at the point. That one fired on. Crystal Acker almost turning home what would have been her second. Able to control the rebound, but didn't matter in the end because it's now for the Inferno. Cebulski threatening again. And able to find a way past King with that. Group out there for the Adelaide Rush, who have been much, much better since the the Perth onslaught. Scala. Kodiak. Trying to work it from left wing to right. On net and moving. Briefly had it in the glove, but down, and here we go, the rush. Mulfena. One diverted wide. Back in on the forecheck though, it was supreme work. Great to clear for Ayres, who tried to go short side. The backhand flip couldn't quite amount to much, and they opted not to send it clear and rather take down the back of the net. Spin around the move from Joan McKowen. And goes to equalise. Good work by Isla Malcolm. A fair bit to do and didn't quite get it done. Kulbida gains the red line and then the blue. He's gone around. And she's tricked. Doesn't look like it according to officials. And the 94 back on it for Adelaide. Good work by Farrier. Almost gloved down and held in at the line. Towards the final 60 seconds of the opening period. Kulbida gaining his own left wing side. Usual problems for opposition defences, but a wonderful stick. Joan McKowen back there, who was unperturbed by any potential threat. Awesome bit of defensive work. Back the Inferno forward, Salmon's left wing side. Trying to get the path through. Take the line, not out. And McKenzie. A couple of points against the rush in the game in November. Kulbida again looking for the dangle. Jones over again. That's all necessary. According to the officiating team as the final seconds of the period peter out. And that, what you've just seen in the last 20 minutes, is two of the best teams in this league going toe-to-toe. The Inferno got the jump early. Michelle Clark-Crumpton with a power play goal. Joan McKowen, Elizabeth Scala. The scoring going. Christina after on assist. 55 seconds between those two goals. From a Perth Inferno point of view, I would have thought it was all good from there. Tash Farrier responding at 11:04 to get one back for the Adelaide Rush. No scoring from that point on, with the assist from Kirsty Venus on that Adelaide goal. But after 23 goals and a lot of very good hockey, the Inferno take a 2-1 lead into the first intermission. Coburn Ice Arena and the Inferno. And the Adelaide Rush resurfacing towards the end of this first intermission. It was a lightning quick start for Perth. And that Adelaide team are up and about, and we'll be hoping to make a similar one to start the second. Oliver Walker-Peel is my name, and I believe I've now got company in the commentary side of things. Alongside me for the second and third periods is Luana Williams. Luana, what did you make of what you saw in that first period? A few technical issues, so we apologise for those, but great to have you as part of the coverage.
Oh, it's great to be here, and thankfully I did get to watch most of that first period as well. And I thought it was quite exciting, very much what I would have expected between these two teams. Close and a couple of goal scored as well, because I do anticipate this probably being a slightly high-scoring game.
Puck drop to start the second intermission, and let's hope that high-scoring nature that we saw across the opening 20 minutes continues through the next 40. And all the way down the ice. Most of it there was Tahema. It's freed and back to the point. Cooper trying to fire that one on, and flashing the leather is Sasha King. Start this second period, and I'll tell you what, she's done a lot of that, Sasha King, across her AWIHL career.
Yeah, she's an absolute talent and best goaltender last season, and probably on her way to perhaps again getting that award this year. So really great asset there for the Perth Inferno.
The top of the left circle for the Rush. I'll tell you what, there's a few goaltenders in this league who'd have something to say about that, but you can never count Sasha King out, I suppose. That one is in and out of the Inferno zone. It's offside against the Rush, and the face-off will be coming outside the zone. Some Adelaide alterations to take place before the face-off does. The Rush controlled the draw, but almost immediately gave the puck away. Gaining the zone for a split second, but unable to keep hold was Clark Crompton, and a chance here maybe for Kulbida and the Rush, who lost an edge and went into the boards. Hopefully Jordan Kulbida's okay. In the meantime, Clark Crompton trying to gain the zone. Salmon's picking up the pieces as she sends that one behind the net. Noonan trying to get a stick to it. Attempting a wraparound try was Scarlett. Couldn't get that one to go, and your heart's in your mouth when you see something like that we saw down the other end with Jordan Kulbida. A hard hit into the end boards.
Absolutely, and particularly when Alyssa Scarlett is the one who's going around to try and pick up the puck, as we know what her scoring prowess is.
Not a player that the Rush would want to lose. They wouldn't want to lose anybody, but a player with the calibre of Kulbida, as Aspen Cooper will skate this one away. And options on the left and right wing went right. Tahema got to the puck. Aspen Cooper couldn't keep hold of that. The lead feed up towards Lily McClellan. Disrupted en route, and Inferno number 3 will send that one deep and go for a change. Cooper looking to start a breakout. That one will be all the way down for icing.
It gives the Inferno a chance to perhaps extend their lead just that little bit further. They're sort of keeping the puck a little bit down. They're sort of seeing a bit of a seesaw event at the moment to start this second period.
Certainly does, as Vatsis will flip that one in. Acker trying to get on the puck, and of course that's what we've got to try and do in icings, is might extend the lead with the opposition team unable to change. It's going back the other way though, as kind of barrel the way through was Multhena. And this way to the line and out. As the Rush couldn't hold it in via Maya Topper. It's all the way down though. And for icing, and as we mentioned just previously, of course, if you're new to this game, when a team is penalised or penalised, I should say, is the Englishman for icing, the team who is done for icing can't change their personnel, and it gives a opportunity to the team in their offensive zone to try and make something happen. Getting my English and Australian accents muddled up in between one another. How good is this? As the rush have it below the goal line, head towards the slot. Ash Farrier able to get onto that. Adelaide get it over the red line and then over the Perth blue. Kulbida, and it's a forehand, and again, glove save from Sasha King.
Sasha King really has probably quite been the difference in this game so far. As you see a replay of that period of play. The shots on goal count is vastly in favour of the Adelaide Rush, yet the Perth Inferno are up 2-1, and that sort of shows how their seed has been going as well this year. They have quite a mismatch between how many shots on goal Sasha King has to defend and how many they actually put on goal themselves.
Shot count is 20-8 in favour of the Adelaide Rush, just to emphasise the point. I suppose you can have as many shots as you want, but got to find a way past the opposition goaltender. Bailey playing with fire and did well to work her way around the back of the cage. Towards Scala, left wing side. Look for the deke that wasn't quite pulled off. On the right half wall, got Crompton. Played through the slot. Bailey waits at the point. Well held by Scala. Towards the slot. Well played around, Scala scores! The perfect sudden setup. And the Inferno restore the 2-goal lead with a pretty bit of tic-tac-toe play.
Yeah, you're absolutely right there. Perfect setup for Elizabeth Scala's second goal for this game. And as you can see it on the replay, well, you've got your top line on. There's so much talent on this line as well. Just having all those players in that side of the net creates the open net there, and you're managing to get it around the goaltender, which is exactly what Scala was able to do. It creates a perfect opportunity.
Brilliantly done. You couldn't draw up a goal better than that, I don't think.
No, a really great job of pulling the goaltender away from the net. So well done there by the Perth Inferno.
It's Scala's 14th of the year. As on offsides against Perth, and that one will be coming out of the zone. Second point of the night for Elizabeth Scala, factored in on the Clark Crumpton goal. Came on the power play to open proceedings. Put on net and well covered by King. So goals for Clark Crumpton on the power play, Acker and Scala. Suppose we always seem to talk about the top line when we come on Inferno broadcasts, but it's always good to find scoring from anywhere.
Yeah, that's absolutely right, because you don't know when you're not going to have some of those top line players who are around to play. So you want to make sure that you've got depth in your squad and that you're able to score points from all over the ice.
Looking to clear and played around the back of the net. They've lost it. Making the best of that was Molly Lukoviak, who played that one well. Gains the zone, looking to try and dance around Cooper. The Inferno initially were able to hold it in, but Adelaide eventually get it clear. Cooper expecting to wheel back was Tupper. Kulbida keep hold of that as the Rush wants a change. It's held in with Moroniuk onto the ice, left wing side. She goes around the back of the net, tries to play it to the slot, and Kulbida was ghosting in behind the Inferno defence. And pass towards the slot. Try and make something happen here. That one fired on. But a good stop from Tasha King. Wondered if there was going to be a penalty call there for a hole in the corner, but nothing doing. And so
yes, I had the same.
Face off instead.
I had the same thoughts as well there, Ollie.
Yeah, to me, There's a reason I'm not wearing black and white stripes on the ice, because I wouldn't do a very good job at it, but to me, I think I would have had the arm in the air for a hold, but like I say, the officials we've got do it miles better than me, and so we trust them instead. Goodness me, you wouldn't want to watch a game that I was officiating. I wouldn't even be able to stay on the skates. I'd be falling over left, right and centre. Officiating the game would be the least of my problems, as Salmon sends that one in from just outside the Adelaide zone. Scala involved. That one's played to the left half wall. Joan McKowen teeing one up. That one charged down. Sarah Salmons from below the goal line. Sends that one around the back of the net. Clark Crumpton is there. And Scala. The stars for the Inferno look to try and make things happen again. Clark Crumpton from the high slot. Didn't quite get that one home. Play to the line and out as the Rush get a bit of reprieve. And hit at the blue line. The Rush can try and skate this away. Here's Jordan Kulbida showing the outside, the quick shot fight at key, makes a couple of smart saves down low to deny Adelaide again. That one's sent down. Cooper sends that one around the boards. A couple of really good stops there from King again as the Rush look for a breakout. Cooper going alone, firing that one and seeing it blocked. And McKowen headed up to Isla Malcolm on the left half wall. That one blocked, and the Rush will try and move away again. With 7 gone in this second period. Scala scoring the only goal of the frame so far at 1:41 in the second period from Salmons and Clark Crumpton, their 14th of the year. Extending that lead at the top of the league in terms of scoring. And play towards the slot. Just playing along at home, it's now 27 points for Scala. Next best is Sarah Salmons with 24, and then Clark Crumpton with 21. For the goal line. Able to shake off Bailey. Just play that through the slot. Good work there by Alyssa Blatchford. Wolski took it away from her. Bailey flips that one down. Noonan playing it. Scala gives Clark Crumpton something to work with. Back up towards Scala, and a crucial stick to disrupt things and help the Rush away. They gain the zone. It's played across. Moronio trying to drive to the net. He wasn't allowed the chance. Going to stick. The battle for it in the neutral zone. Scala wins out. Gains the zone. Looking for the toe drag and release. That one offline, and Moronio able to play it out. Rush struggling a little bit here to get the zone entry that they want. It's eventually sent in deep, and Kulbida will go over to get to that one in the corner. Down past the Zamboni gates. And still Jordan Kulbida works that one across. That one fired wide. Cooper getting her skates on to get to that. They pass Kulbida, and Tupper likewise. It's played out of the zone, but then deflected high. And that one might have gone out of play. So you get a whistle. Nice control of the puck there by the official. Very smartly done.
You mentioned earlier that the Adelaide Rush are having trouble getting the puck in their attacking zone, and part of their game all season has actually been their ability to control the mid-zone and create attacking pressure on their opposition. And Perth at the moment doing a really good job of preventing that from occurring. So anytime the puck actually comes into the centre zone, they're actually just sending it back into their own attacking zone, which is really disrupting Adelaide's ability to get the attacking pressure.
We'll have to try and work out, particularly being 2 goals down. And Perth are a very well-drilled side, if you like. They're very honest and know how to defend, which is exactly what we've seen here, but we're now trying to play the other side of the game as one sent in deep from Malcolm. Good play though from Venus to get back. As part of the most recent Trans-Tasman series in Newcastle against New Zealand. It's a lovely move from Venus. There's that one across. The spinorama try, not controlled by King. As Molthana was trying to create something. Cut around the back of the net. Well played by Joan McKowen. Play to the slot and a good stop by King again. Looked like the opportunity was about to present itself, but not to be. As we have a look here, that's a good zone entry from Venus. It's exactly what you want to play to try and do. Take it upon themselves. And eventually it was helped away as Venning couldn't quite get that one to go. Waiting for it in and around the face-off dot. Bailey almost submerged to the boards. Aka trying to play that one around, and Rush with Venning trying to get the puck in deep, and this is just highlighting the troubles that they had. They've got it in the zone, but now can they make something happen? The intention was smart from Cebulski. Plays it towards the right half wall. Cebulski around the back of the net. King had lost it. Puck still free, and now Bailey will get it clear. 2-on-2 here for Perth to try and work with. Trying to go short side was Bailey. Going to get that one to go. Across for Aspen Cooper, who sticks with it on the forecheck. Still with a puck on her stick. And they over in the back play is short side again. The rush this time through Topper. Jordan Corbida comes onto the ice. Maronia was looking for Corbida, I reckon, but it was deflected off the stick of Topper. Here is 94. Goes out across towards the left half wall. There's Tash Farrier. Gets towards the high slot. Back towards Corbida. Tees up the slap shot and deflected away by Maronia. Keeper dropping one off. That one by short side and they score. Deflection in front, and the Rush are back within one.
And that was probably their most promising passage of play actually during the second period, and really effectively done there is actually getting in the way of Sasha King, so really blocking her view of what was coming from the puck. We know she's a great defender, but if you can block the puck from her seeing the puck, it takes away her ability to actually stop it from going into the net. And Jordan Bullard herself camped right in front of King there, as you can see here on the replay. So just creating that extra opportunity for the shot to be taken and the goal to be scored.
So, Jordan Corbida making the best of that. And as soon as we talk about the goal-scoring lead at the top of the league being closed, Corbida just answers right back with one. He gets the Adelaide Rush back involved as that one's flips on net. Noonan doing well to sort that out. Adelaide are away again. Maronia lost it. Going inside the zone again. Clark Crumpton right wing side as that one skips out of play.
Did you make a good point as well, Lee, about the goal differential? Because even though these two are second and third on the ladder right now, Melbourne has played 2 extra games. So as we come into the end of this season, it's quite possible that this will be 1 versus 2 coming into the end of the year.
Salmons will play that one back around. on the AWIHL website, and there the goal's been credited to Aspen Cooper, assisted by Farry and Kulbida. Thought that Kulbida got something on it, but I suppose we'll wait for another look. And I'm not the best person to adjudicate all these things.
And hasn't Aspen Cooper had a great couple of weeks as well? She was played really well in Adelaide's last series against the Sirens.
As I mentioned earlier on in the broadcast, a very easy person to identify with the red bucket, and a lovely move there from Clark Crumpton was she felled as she tried to make her way through. Penalty coming to the Rush. So make it work before then. Here's Webb, and the Rush will touch up. Penalty coming here for a hook, and it'll be the Inferno back to the power play.
Yes, dangerous times here for the Adelaide Rush. The Perth Inferno have a relatively strong power play conversion rate, sitting at 30%. So they're probably going to try and they're going to want to extend their lead, I would imagine, within the next 2 minutes.
They scored a power play goal early in the piece. Can they convert on a second opportunity? They have to do a bit of work on the other side of things first, though, as Farrier is there. As well, just to take a bit of time off the clock. It's Kate Tamer for a hook in the box for a couple of minutes for the Adelaide Rush. And it's a good start to the kill for the team from South Australia. Now can Inferno start a breakout. Lily McClellan not quite get things going as much as she would have liked, and Perth is sent all the way back. Oh, an opportunity almost presented itself there, but Veronia couldn't settle it down as quickly as she would have liked. She's on the puck here as the Rush go for a change. And Cooper waits in the slot, played back to the right point. Cooper deflects that one wide. And this is a really good penalty killing sequence for the Adelaide Rush. They're getting a scrum around the puck and aren't letting the Inferno get it out of there in any quick time. Textbook penalty kill this from the Adelaide Rush. 40 seconds left on the hooking call. Good work there by Venus. And they create a chance short-handed. Cooper in alone! Good pad save by Sasha King, who denies the Rush a leveller. Played back to the slot, and that one's fired wide. The Rush have been more threatening on this Perth power play than the Inferno have. And by some way too. Time winding down, another chance in short order as the Inferno can now try and skate it clear. Wheels in, penalty done, we're back to full strength, but perfectly done from a Rush point of view.
It was a brilliant power play then, managing to keep the puck for the most part in their own attacking zone and managing to put on a couple of really good shots on goal as well. So great job there by Rush.
You could probably describe that as the perfect penalty kill, and Dinah Glass and co will be happy with how that transpired for sure. As that's held in at the line by Venus momentarily. Clark Crumpton. The Rush are away again. Could this be a momentum boosting time for them as they try and move their way through, and it's a massive hit in and around the slot.
And it would appear, we'll just get a bit of replay here, it would appear that player stopped probably just to check that everybody is okay, because I didn't see any umpire's arms go up.
It was Jamie Lunn, the player, absolutely poleaxed by Georgia McClellan. I haven't seen a lot of Jamie Lunn in this game so far, and hopefully we'll be able to see more of her shortly after that hit. Of course, well-being is first priority, but All's fair with that hit from Georgia McClellan. As a rush play is spilled inside their own zone. Memorial will take this on. As now for Kulbida inside the zone. Was she unfairly taken down? I tell you what, there's a couple in light blue that thought so. Sierra Mironiak was pleading the case to the official. Perhaps the replay will give us a look. Catherine Bailey was there all the way. But no call from the officials there.
Adelaide Rush have really started to wrestle back some momentum coming into the last few minutes of this period, and it's really sparked by that last power play goal. Normally in a power play, you want to try and build momentum if you don't manage to score, and that's only for the attacking team. But from a defensive perspective, the Adelaide Rush have really managed to put themselves back into the game following that kill.
Head up towards Mola Koviak. Number 3 to go in this second period. Played down the ice. Goes back. Sasha Irvine. Towards Lily McClellan. Toiled and toiled to try and get that one free. Kulbida taking over from the high slot, shoots, and King able to make the save on shot number 32 for the Adelaide Rush.
Yeah, it's still a very one-sided shot count, isn't it, for the Adelaide Rush? And this has really been a strength of the Perth Inferno all year, is their ability to prevent shots on goal going into the net. Much to the frustration of their opposition.
Got 30 of 32 as Sasha King. And has just in the last few moments retaken the save percentage lead in the league over Imogen Perry. Imogen Perry had it coming into the weekend, but no longer. That one's played to the slot and all the way through. Most saves she's had to make on a season was 44. Sasha King, and can't make one there as they score. The game is tied with under 2 to play in this second period. Wonderful work at the doorstep from Nat Aris to level things.
And we were just talking about shot count before then. That's sort of what you would expect when you have such a lopsided count like that, is you would expect that the team that's sort of, 2 to 3 times more than the opposition will have more goals. And Sasha King just losing the puck there for a bit. Normally she would probably stop them, and then that's just created the opportunity to keep it alive and get the goal in.
I will say that is wonderful work from Caitlin Mulvaney. Sees the first effort, her effort saved, and she was able to work it cross crease for the eventual tap in. Sees Nat Aris score her 4th of the year.
You don't get a whole lot of second chance options against Sasha King, so you definitely do need to take them when they come available.
And so a 3-3 hockey game that might end up setting up a 20-minute hockey game if we're still level in a minute and a half. This is really set up. It's going over in the corner, Novatsis. Puck gets free. Sent forward by McKenzie, but rather cheaply given away. Here's Jordan Kulbida inside the zone. Left wing circle. As the Inferno eventually get it clear. A potential breakaway chance. If Makoviak could trap it initially, she couldn't. Gets the loose puck. Shot saved by Moonen once, twice. She's down, they're down even, and they cover. Great work by Emma Moonen. They looked second best when Makoviak was making a way in, but a wonderful first save, and they were down very, very smartly to cover up.
Yeah, and great effort there by Zaborski. Her coming in there to protect Moonan's empty net meant that there wasn't the opportunity to get that shot in as well. Great desperation there by the Rush within the last minute. They did not want to go down a goal after scoring that great goal just seconds ago.
That one's fired high. And Cooper. That one's blocked in front. Point where King wasn't required. And Cooper. Zaborski's there. On the right half wall. Good play by Bailey. Wheels in, shoots, and has the puck in the net. It's been waved off, has it? The whistle appeared to have gone.
Yes, I think that might have been for offside. I heard the whistle as they were just going past the blue line, but yes.
It has been waved off. There is a brief discussion and it has officially been waved off, and those of an Inferno persuasion will not like that.
Okay.
There's one linesperson waiting at the blue line. As the Rush players are heading off here. Midst of a 3-3 game. Would have been a wonderful moment for Perth with time winding down, but not to be.
Yes, and a great job as well by the Adelaide Rush just at the end there. There was two really good shots there by the Inferno to sort of take that lead back into the second period break. So able to go into a 3-3 game, and like you said, we're coming into a 20-minute finisher for the last period.
Absolutely we are. We're set for a 20-minute hockey game, so the Inferno couldn't quite beat the bell, but with 20-minute hockey game on the way, second intermission from Coburn Ice Arena, and it is 3-3 between the Inferno and the Adelaide Rush. Just to run you through the second period summary before we head away, Elizabeth Scala with her 14th of the year got the goal scoring going in the second frame from Salmons and Clark Crompton. Aspen Cooper got one back for the Rush from Farrier and Corbida. Now Aris drawing the Rush level from Malthana and Sahema with 1:43 to go in that second frame. Some good stops by Emma Moonan. They were great in the final stages of that second frame to help this game stay level. Stick with us. We're up for a belter right after this. hockey game. We're level after 40 between the Adelaide Rush and the hometown Perth Inferno. 3 apiece. Oliver Walker-Peel and Luana Williams here with you. And Luana, could this be any better setup?
Absolutely not. This is exactly what I expected coming from this game tonight. Two teams that up until last week were sort of fighting for the top position on the ladder and have not exceeded expectations. They have certainly not let us down.
Worth a reminder that a regulation win for either will see them displace the Melbourne Ice at the top of the standings. Just a replay of what we saw in the final seconds of the second period. For a split second, we thought that the Perth Inferno had found the go-ahead goal, but Catherine Bailey's top-shelf snipe came just after the end of the second period, a second and a half probably, if that, after the horn had gone. So that one disallowed for that reason. We were a little bit unsure why initially, but cleared up for us now that the horn had gone, and that's why the goal didn't stand, and that's why we got a 3-3 game and Perth aren't in front. If anybody was a little bit confused playing along at home, but hopefully that's cleared up for you once and for all. Here we go then. Regulation win for either will find them at the top of the standings. An overtime win for Adelaide would get them there as the puck is dropped to start the third intermission and just to tie up all loose ends. An overtime win for the Perth Inferno would draw them level, but they've had less regulation wins. As start things on the front foot here, the Rush. Damon left wing side, plays it back to the point for Cooper. Fires undeflected, pad save from King. The rebound eventually covered as in at the doorstep was Malfena. Almost the dream start to the final frame for the Adelaide Rush, but Sasha King, as she tends to do, stands tall again.
Yeah, I was actually thinking the exact same thing as you, Owen. It was a great start by the Adelaide Rush, really where they would have wanted to start this third period off. Some great attacking pressure in their own offensive zone and a really solid shot on goal attempt as well.
You can just see it better on the replay when it's slowed down. Malfena fanning on it initially, but getting a second go at it that almost found a way past the Inferno goaltender. If that's what we're set up for, the first 30 seconds or so, if that's a preview of what to expect in the next 19 and a half, bring it on. Cooper holds it in at the point. Plays it to the corner. Novatis is there. Plays it around the back of the net for Georgia McClellan. That one's too long for all the Perth players as Aspen Cooper there with a bit of flair, trying to get that one back to the official, who will escort it back inside the Inferno zone. The icing was called against them. Well controlled by the Rush. Colbida back to the point. And she'll receive back and backhand flip it towards the corner. Colbida again along the half wall towards Farrier, who the opening goal for the Rush in this one. Puck sent to neutral ice. Rush will go red line and in here. All the way around. That's on from the point. King unable to control that, but got something on it. Go down the back of the net. Towards Farrier again. We'll keep the Inferno honest here. Get around the boards and they should be able to get this to neutral ice. Skipped off the stick of Isla Malcolm. The Inferno back on it. Colbida. In the midst of an unbelievable year. Played up, finds that one wide. Scored a 15th of the year earlier on in proceedings. Well, 16th, I should say, had 15 coming in. And Cooper sends that one in from the red line, or just before the red line, in fact. Must have been a quarter of a step back of it, if that. It's icing against the rush.
And this actually releases the pressure valve actually a little bit here for the Perth Inferno. This start of this first period has been classic Adelaide rush. They've been controlling the neutral zone. They've been applying quite a lot of pressure in their attacking zone. It's really quite an easy opportunity here to get for the Perth Inferno to get down to their own attacking zone.
Fight on net. Cooper bouncing puck, and he's got a whistle, and then off its moorings. For a split second, my eyes were darting around to see if an arm was up in the air. I looked back at the net and realised, oh, that's the problem.
And both teams will take this
first thought
opportunity.
when the whistle goes.
That's exactly right. And no, that's just fine. Both teams will take the opportunity here to get a bit of a line change. It's been quite fast this third period.
Kovac was the draw for the Inferno. Attempted clearance, fanned on. Malcolm there. There's a few in and around the crease. And Emma Moonen, smart to make the best of it all. Must never be nice as a goaltender.
Absolutely not. It's certainly not the position I would choose if I was to play ice hockey. But she really did have to get on the top of the puck there, because there were a lot of Inferno players, like you said, in and around the crease. So that wasn't the case. There might have been a shot on goal there.
As the rush skate it clear. It's on net, and King able to cover with Kirsty Venus trying to make something happen. They've had a good second half of the game, particularly Emma Moonen. Towards the end of the second, they made some very, very important saves. The fans are trying to have a bit of fun and maybe get their team going. Bailey ends up losing it. But rather kindly for Venning as the rush wheel in. And another save for Sasha King to make. Certainly been the busier of the two goaltenders. It's the best part of 40 shots as opposed to 17. Corbida.
On average, one of the higher shot. They have more shots on goal than other teams in the competition. So Sasha King was always going to have a task on her tonight.
Had a bit of a task on her hands there as Corbida was wheeling in, just driving the shoulder down with real intent. A tough play to stop at full flight, and Sasha Irvine doing just about enough to put a little bit of pressure on. It is one of the wonderful sights in this sport as Adelaide control the draw. When a player gets the shoulder down and drives the net, it's so good to watch. Whichever player you see doing it. As that clearing attempt didn't quite work out. And Corbida there again on the one-timer. And kept out only just. Nervy moments for the Inferno here.
Yeah, it absolutely is, but it's also something that they've been doing all season. They just managed to defend the net so incredibly well. So hopefully I haven't just given them the commentator's curse, but also the ability for Sasha King to also stop the puck and give them time to reset with the face-off is also really beneficial.
Any commentator that thinks they're immune from the commentator's curse is it's a rather interesting position to take. We've all been done by it, I'm sure. And
there we go, I just saved myself slightly.
I'm going to say certainly on my own accord more times than once, as Scarlett was looking for Sarah Salmons, couldn't quite pick out number 9. As that one's redlining in from an Inferno point of view. They also go for a change as Aspen Cooper has a bit of room in which to move. 41 shots to 17 in favour of the rush. 3 goals apiece. The stat that matters. Drop back along the left half wall. That one fired on. And a bit of venom behind that one from Maya Tupper. And save 40 out of, or 39 I should say, out of 42 from Sasha King.
And 42 is a phenomenal number of shots on goal to be had, really, when we've still got 15 minutes of the game to go. So this must be really starting to frustrate the Adelaide Rush, as their inability to actually convert these shots on goals into actual goals.
Now, we don't have access to the shot attempts count, but that'll be high as well, as Malcolm was bowled over. Moonan well out of their crease to cover that one. Not something we see a whole lot of in this sport. Goaltenders coming all the way out to cover a puck. Sometimes we see one play it with their goal stick, but very rarely do we see a goaltender come all the way out. But good bit of goaltending from Emma Moonan to sort that out.
Absolutely, slightly nerve-wracking though. It was a little bit nervous.
Absolutely, but it was well played regardless. As Joan McKowen will fire that one wide. Played up towards Lunn, who was the subject of the hit earlier on. Go back to the point. Keep the Inferno hemmed in. Played around the back of the net. Joan McKowen first back. Away from an Inferno stick, and a good bit of skating from Mulvaney to force the icing.
And the pressure just continues here for the Perth Inferno. Played just over 5 minutes of this first period, and the vast majority has been played in the Inferno's defensive zone. They're going to really want to try and get this puck out of the zone and down the other end, and keep it down there.
Ball to the right of King as Cooper had to play that one down low, but chance now for Bailey to move forward. Gains the zone, looks for the dangle around Cooper. Gets to the puck first. It's played towards the slot. Waiting there was Clark Crumpton, didn't get through. Abby Webb up to play it. That one skips out of play. Worth a mention too that we saw the November and December MVPs for the Skaters Network award announced for the league, and you have one of the two award winners out there on the ice. Jordan Corbida won it in November as that one's fired on. Well turned away by Moonan. Imogen Perry, for those playing along at home, took home the award for December, the Brisbane Lightning goaltender. As the Rush start out, moving right wing side, but it was well disrupted as Scarlett moves away over the red line, fires it in from just inside the neutral zone and sends it offline. Topper, and that one forwards. Well held in. Maroney up left wing side, sees that one blocked and helped wide as Christina Acker will try and move it away. Up towards Blatchford. Trying for a stride with Venus. The English-born defender helped it away. Cross ice feed, it skips off the stick of Venning. Former Brisbane Goanna. Battle forward in the corner. You can see the hit there from Blatchford, who was spilled then herself. Then for the Adelaide Rush. Alyssa Blatchford called there. And so a power play opportunity for the Adelaide Rush. Approach the midway point of this third frame. Cooper find the perfect pass. Blatchford for body checking the call. There's power play chance of the night for the Inferno. And they'll try and make something of this. Held in just at the line. And finally finds a way out. And out to play it, just those playing along at home. 12 of 40 on the power play at a 30% clip coming into the night for the Adelaide Rush on the power play. Perth Inferno, the worst penalty kill in the league at 71.4%. That one's flips the slot and eventually sent away. This now a big 45 seconds or so for the Adelaide Rush against the worst PK in the league. And they find a go-ahead goal. A really critical time. Cooper trying to control it to the stick. Almost got it high. As the Inferno send the Rush all the way back. To the round for Scala. He might be able to make something happen short-handed. Trying to go around the back of the net. But the really good penalty kills in the last power plays that we've seen. One for the Rush, one for the Inferno. And the penalty killing is reigning supreme so far. Now might be a chance. Kulbida gains the zone. Wheels towards the right wing. Fires on. And fires wide. Penalty winding down. As Blatchford is set to return to the ice. Back to the point it goes for Venus. Who will try a move. Backhand. Once, twice. And can't get it to go either time. Blatchford out of the box. And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Chance goes begging there for the Rush on the power play. Puck worked out of the corner. Back to the slot it goes. Top of the wraparound try. But didn't quite go. As the Rush again have it back. Sent around the boards by Tupper. That's it towards the slot. Good play by Multhana to get the puck back for the Rush. Went around the boards to the line and not out. Well held in by Venus. The planets aligning here for the Rush. We'll have to see. That one off the netting. And we're going to face off inside the Inferno zone with under 10 minutes to play in the third and final frame.
That recent penalty kill by the Perth Inferno really wasn't exciting as what we saw by Adelaide Rush in the second period, but was very effective. They prevented a significant number of shots on goal and managed to even keep the puck out of their attacking zone. So great job. And as you mentioned, the worst penalty kill in the competition. So it was a good effort by them.
Perhaps not as exciting, but same result. No goals allowed, no goals scored. Successful penalty kill, and that's all you want when you're short-handed. Battle for in the neutral zone. The Rush win it out. They've had attempted all to try and chip it to their own advantage for the Rush, but able to make it work there, Cebulski. Cooper working along the boards. Cooper able to block the clearing attempt from below the goal line. Flips it back to the half wall. Cebulski will then send it to the point. Locked and wide. Tupper go around the back of the net. Sent away. Elizabeth Scala gaining the zone and trying to play that central, but couldn't find Salmons as she was moving towards the high slot. Cebulski goes over. No call. Official in the absolute perfect position as Joan McKowen plays that one up ice. Clark Crumpton, Salmons up with her, and Scala. Here's Elizabeth Scala in the slot. What a save, Moonen, to keep the game level. And away go the Rush. Lead feed. They had two players in behind the Inferno defence. Neither one could have been found initially. Kulbida in the slot, the one-timer, repelled by Sasha King. Wonderful end-to-end stuff. Puck bouncing around in the slots, and Perth should be able to get it clear. The line, but held in. It's played towards the slot. Maybe now they get it clear. Lily McClellan brushes off one, and now it's taken away. Massive chance there for the Rush that they couldn't take, but goodness me, this is good hockey. Red line and in. As Malcolm Immediately checked. Kulbida gains his own right wing side, top of the right circle, looking to go short side, saw it blocked. Immediately taken to the boards. 94 back on the puck, sends that one around the boards. The former University of Minnesota State and Battleford Sharks talent. There's a captain at Battleford's in 2016-17 as that one able to be covered by Moonen. Might be called into action again here. I'll work that one across with Jamie McKenzie. 45 shots to 20 the current count. A rather large discrepancy. Georgia McClellan gonna fire that one on, that one just wide. And the Rush should be able to get this one away. Georgia McClellan back from whence it came as the Rush go for a change. Kulbida taken off her stick. Aspen Cooper redlining in. And that affords a chance for the Adelaide Rush to make some alterations, and the Inferno will do likewise. Out towards Scala. Pinballing around as the puck not quite entering the zone in the fashion that the Rush were hoping for. They're caught offside, but I'm glad, Luana, that we get a chance to catch our breath, because a wonderful few minutes of hockey there that saw chances at both ends.
Absolutely. The tempo of this game has certainly picked up, and I think actually teams will be quite happy to have a little bit of a break as well. Number of really good shots on both ends of the ice, and real desperation hockey at the moment here as well. We're seeing quite a lot of the teams getting back to protect their goaltender because of the number of shots on goal and the types of shots that are actually coming about.
There's been a lot of shots from right within the slot, and I think that they're obviously the toughest ones for goaltenders because of the proximity between them and the puck, but both goaltenders have made some very, very good saves at close quarters.
Absolutely, and when they haven't been able to make those clean saves, they've had defenders around the net as well who are able to prevent those second shots going in. So there's been a real team effort on both teams to prevent goals being scored, and we're seeing that with the quite low score as well on 3 goals each.
As the puck bounces into the bench. It's been a very well-played hockey game from both of these two teams, particularly with what's at stake. Of course, the Melbourne Ice were in action today, but in an exhibition game, so it doesn't count towards the league standings in their Melbourne derby against the Ducks that was played at Ice HQ earlier today. It's going to be good to have the Ducks in the league full-time. It's not too long before they will be. The team in this great league of ours. And it will create a Victorian rivalry that will be one to watch for years to come. Both of us have seen a fair bit of hockey played in this state, and Victorians get right around it, and they will get around both of those two teams, I'm sure. Lon back on it. Good play by Kulbida. Taken off her stick by Lon. His lateral pass didn't initially work, but it breaks for Aspen Cooper. Wheels towards the slot. Rather tame shot. It was owing to some good pressure as she's spilled by the whistle, but it was Malcolm on the back check that disrupted things. This was really well done. They'll make it Novatsis. It was Malcolm slightly further back, but Novatsis on the back check. Really nice stick lift to make sure that nothing more came of it.
Yeah, and it's another example of just how the teams have been playing really well and disrupting the puck going towards the net during this game.
Towards Malcolm, big hits, crunching stuff from Venus. Who will now look to make something happen. Forward to the blue line, fires one on, but it's turned away. Off the crest of Sasha King. Jordan McClellan. Try and clear, but Getting away Molthana. Trying to get it through neutral ice. And the agency of Lakoviak. Rush able to just chop it forward. Battle for it in the corner. And then cross to try and help free it. Molthana. Another hit. This time from Tamer. The Inferno still inside their own zone. And have it below their own goal line. And they start a breakout from here. Blatchford, cross ice. Defeated Venus more than anyone in Inferno uniform. That one's played up high. Aspen Cooper should be first to this. And down low. Kulbida there. And play it to the slot. Bouncing puck, and Perth able to send it down the ice. Is there enough on it for icing? There is. And Perth with a bit more defending to do here.
I mentioned previously in the call that the Adelaide Rush are a very strong, they're a very aggressive checking team, and we're actually seeing that right now, and it makes them quite a difficult opponent to play against, and just becoming a little bit more physically aggressive in this third period goes on. Really trying to apply the pressure here on the Inferno.
As Cooper fires that one on from the point, they are a team that finishes their checks. And when you're playing against a team that finishes their checks, it's never one you look forward to. As from the left point, the shot diverted on. It came off the stick of Moronio. He has it back, shoots, and the rebound not controlled. King eventually able to cover. Nervy moment for Sasha King, but in the end, makes good on it. Adelaide pushing here for a go-ahead goal.
Yeah, as you see the replay there, there's a great save by Sasha King, as well as sort of really going into the splits there, because she may have lost sight of the puck there momentarily. But all this is doing is really just providing Adelaide with more attacking opportunities and to continue to apply pressure.
I don't know if Sasha King would worry too much about the initial save. She makes that one there. I don't know her personally at all, so I don't know if she's hard on herself, but I think that she might be a little bit disappointed at the rebound control on a couple of those opportunities there, but that is being incredibly picky on quite a wonderful goaltender. But I'm sure she'd rather make the first save than be forced into a quick-fire second. There's Aspen Cooper. Wheels in, shoots, and couldn't find that one by Sasha King. Then lays the body. Talk about a team finishing their checks. As Cooper tries to get the stick free. About 2 minutes to play. Play to the line, held in. That one blocked as Molthana was trying to find something out of nothing. Fired on from the right point. Puck in the slot. Molthana with a spinorama. As that one's flipped to the line. Once more it's held in. Venus firing on. Pad save from King. The Inferno under the cosh and finally get it away. As it's flipped in from just forward of the red line. The Rush will go for a change and have 90 seconds to try and find a winner in regulation. And to be fair, the Inferno have got likewise as Bailey will send that one in. Venus back on it. Irvine will try and fire that one on. Turned aside by Emma Moonen. Will beat her on the puck. Tries the move. Couldn't clear the zone. Chance for Lakoviak, and she's that one blocked. Oh, Lakoviak, they couldn't quite get that one to go. Jordan Kulbida might get the chance. Gains the zone. Wheels in through the slot. Forced wide. And cross ice with the pass. Couple of opportunities in regulation for either side to win it. Kulbida, lovely move. Jordan Kulbida shoots, scores! Oh, it's absolutely wonderful! The sharpshooter, maybe the best goal scorer in the country, might have found a game winner at the 11th hour. And if it is to be a game winner, What a game winner it is!
Well, who else would you expect to do this? And the Adelaide Rush's highest goal scorer in the team. She came into the series having a very impressive series, previously scoring 4 goals and getting the game-winning goal. I think we might be going in for a timeout here called by the Inferno, I assume, to see how they're going to try and even this game up. But I was just thinking prior to that goal was being scored that we might be heading in for overtime, and also hopefully what I personally like is the shootout. But it's probably not surprising. The Adelaide Rush have had a lot of pressure in their attacking zone. The shot count is far higher than what the Perth Inferno have been able to put on the opposite net. So maybe not surprising that they're able to get one of those shots through.
And there was an issue with the clock there that was pointed out. That's at least one of the reasons we're stopped, whether there was a timeout as well. We'll have to see. Hopefully the clock issue was sorted. It was being ticked down and ticked down and ticked down. That the Adelaide Rush's 53rd shot. And if you ask any hockey fan in the world what the best sight is, it's someone going bar down, and that's how Kulbina might have won this. Played in from beyond the blue line. 15 seconds to go. Joan McKowen firing that one wide. Inferno running out of time. It skips out of the zone. Chance here for the Rush. The net wasn't empty, but the short side attempt is saved. Doesn't matter. And we've got a new leader in the AWIHL standings. A wonderful road win for the Rush. They're all flocking to Emma Moonham. And they deserve all of the credit, as does Jordan Kulbina, whose stunning game-winning goal is the difference. Adelaide win it on the road by 4-3.
Really great performance by the Adelaide Rush. Exciting game all around, but really good effort by them. Great checking pressure. They really did up the ante there in the second half of that last period, which possibly made the difference, just starting to unsettle the Perth Inferno and just consisting with the game plan that they knew was going to work. So really good effort for them, and these are the sort of games you want to be playing and winning as we come into the end of the season, as they're quite possibly going to be coming up against each other in the final series.
7th regulation win for the Adelaide Rush this year. They've got an overtime win to go on top of that as well. So they will end this Saturday, the 18th of January, on top of the AWIHL standings, replacing the Melbourne Ice. And the Perth Inferno will be left to rue what might have been. They had to weather the storm here. How good was this from Jordan Kulbina at the blue line? The move was extraordinary. And then to go bar down the top shelf across the goaltender. It is a goal scorer's goal if ever you've seen one. And winning a game with a goal is always wonderful. Winning a game with a goal bar down top shelf is how you dream it, I'm sure. And
absolutely, with the fancy footwork she was able to put on.
It was brilliant, and if you're the Adelaide Rush, you wouldn't want it on anybody else's stick, and that's why.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
So, a player from Saskatoon in Saskatchewan is the difference maker for the Adelaide Rush, who will be very happy with how their Saturday night's gone. Can they take the momentum into tomorrow? We'll have to find out. It's a 10:45 start local time for the second half of the doubleheader. We saw 3 games today, including, of course, the exhibition at Ice HQ, and we've got 3 more of them tomorrow. 10:45 local time. We will see Adelaide square off again. The Citizens will face off against the Brisbane Lightning. The weekend series before the Ice and Ducks will finish off the weekend. Luana, thank you very much for your company, and well called as always from myself, Oliver Walker-Peel. It has been a pleasure to have your company. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we hope to see you again on the coverage tomorrow. Take care, stay safe, and goodbye for now.
This broadcast is powered by Sportscast Australia.